Hi, my name is Wendy, and I'm going to share with you one of the most beloved children's books, Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. It was my mother's favorite book, and it really tells the story of a boy using his imagination in such a special way. You can make so many of your own connections to this book. So sit right back and listen in style to a story. Hope it makes you smile. The night Max wore his wolf suit, he caused mischief of one kind and another, and his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So his mother sent him to his room without supper. That night, a forest grew in his room, and it grew and grew and grew, and vines grew from the ceiling. Also, an ocean grew, and there was a boat with Max's name written on it. Max sailed in and out of a day, through weeks, and through a year to the place where the wild things are. And the wild things roared their terrible roars. And they gnarled their terrible teeth. And they rolled their terrible eyes. And they showed their terrible claws. And Max said, "Be still." And he quieted them with magic. He stared into their yellow eyes, and he did not blink. And they were frightened, and they called him the most wild thing of them all. And they made him into their king. And Max said, "Let the wild rumpus begin." And Max said, "Stop." And Max sent them to bed without their supper. And Max started to feel lonely, and he wished he was where someone loved him the most of all, and he could smell in a faraway place something good to eat. So Max gave up being the king of the wild things. And they said,
"No, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so."
And then they roared their terrible roars, and they rolled their terrible eyes, and gnarled their terrible teeth, and showed their terrible claws. And Max went into his boat, and he said goodbye. And he sailed through a year, in and out of a week, in and out of a day, into the night, and returned to his room. And there he found his supper waiting. And it was still hot. The end.